Exeter City are back on the road this week when we travel to Manchester to play Salford City. Ahead of the game, here is an opposition lowdown and a tickets and travel guide to Salford. The origins of Salford City are somewhat obscure. In 1980, Aston Villa merged with Salford to create just Salford. In 1990, this merged with another club and they created Salford City is the team that we see today. The nickname the Ammies reflects another team in Salford which they merged with, the Salford Amateurs. Salford, of course, is a city on the suburbs of Greater Manchester, largely known today as the home of the BBC. But during the Industrial Revolution, it was the largest silk producer in the country, which helped the new Manchester Shipping Canal make the city of Manchester the largest it is today. It's no secret the ownership model of Salford City today. Since the class of '92 of Manchester United came in, they've gained 4 promotions in 6 seasons at Moor Lane, though their fledgling years in the Football League have not gone to plan, and on Saturday go into the game in 17th. Gary Bowyer was Salford's 3rd manager of last campaign, and he joined the club just weeks after Richie Wellens guided the Ammies to Papa John's Trophy victory. Though as a player his career was cut short, spells at Hereford and Nottingham Forest served him well going into management. He managed the likes of Blackburn and Blackpool, even guiding the latter to League 2 playoff win over Exeter City. But now he joins Salford City in a bid to get them into League 1 for the first time in their history. Moor Lane has of course seen some radical developments in its time. Since the class of '92 did take over, Gary Neville made it a priority to refurbish the ground. Since then, the capacity has grown from a humble 1,600 to well over 5,000 now. The record attendance came when Leeds United played them in the League Cup, with 4,500 fans coming to Moor Lane. In 2017, Sir Alex Ferguson had reopened the new stadium. In 2019, it was the first ever C-Team International to be played at Moor Lane. Last time Exeter City fans were able to go to the Peninsula Stadium, 700 of you beautiful lot attended. We've already sold 200 tickets now and we're hoping for a lot more on Saturday. Building on that, yes, we've already sold 200 standing tickets and that's our allocation up for now. There's plenty more seated tickets on the day. The prices are £15 for adults, £10 for concessions and £5 for under 16s. Under 5s do go free, and wheelchair tickets are also available from the Exeter City Club shop. Getting to the Peninsula Stadium should take about 4.5 hours by car. You want to go straight up the M5 and merge onto the M6 at Birmingham. Then you want to move on to the M62 at around junction 21. On junction 17, you want to move on to the M60. And then from there, you want to move into Manchester, onto the Bury New Road, and Moor Lane is a turning on the right, and the stadium is just there. Salford City can't offer any matchday parking, but disabled fans can contact Salford directly to get parking near the ground. If you can't find a parking space, please respect the neighbours in where you choose to park. For those travelling by train, you want to get about a 7:27 from Exeter St David's. That's the cross country towards Edinburgh, and you want to change at Birmingham New Street. The 10:57 from Birmingham New Street goes to Piccadilly. You want to transfer across to Manchester Victoria, and there's a train every 5 or 10 minutes to Salford Central. From Salford Central, you want to do a 5-10 minute walk into town, and then you want to catch the 93 bus to get to the stadium. As always, our great friends at Grecian Travel are also laying on supporters coach this weekend. The price is £40 for adults and £35 for under 16s. It will leave Unit 1 nightclub at 7:30 in the morning, and the usual pickups are en route. That's Honiton Parking Ride, Cullompton, Tiverton and Taunton. Just email John Bishop at john.bishop760@btinternet.com before 6 PM. You should be able to get yourself on that coach. Back to the more important matters at hand, and this week's one to watch is Matty Lund. The former Rochdale man joined Salford at the start of the season after 11 goals and he was crucial in Rochdale's bid for survival last season. Alas, it was in vain, and he finds himself at the Peninsula Stadium this term around. He began his career in 2009 with Stoke City before loans to Bristol Rovers, Oldham and Southend, amongst others, before moving to Rochdale for the very first time. He made 137 appearances at Scotland before moving off to Burton and Bradford City and Scunthorpe as well, but he found himself back at Dale in the start of 2020. Wonderful news for Exeter City fans, as we are completely unbeaten against Salford City in all competitions. We've only played them 3 times though. 2 wins and a draw in that time, including a 1-0 win last time out at the park. And finally, Salford only reached the first round of the FA Cup for the first time in their history in the 2015-16 season. That year they beat League 2 Notts County at Moor Lane before being knocked out in a second round replay against Hartlepool United. All 3 of those games were shown live on telly, and Salford have been chosen for telly once again next week when they play Dagenham and Redbridge in the same competition.